Shri Gurubhyo Namaha children, I welcome you all to our online English class. In today's class, we are going to see chapter 7 of your Moments English book. The lesson is The Last Leaf, written by O. Henry. As the title suggests children, The Last Leaf. This lesson is about hope, how hope prevails even in the darkest times of life. That is what we are going to see in this lesson. Before going into the lesson, let us understand about the author. O. Henry is William Sidney Porter. He is a prolific short story writer who wrote under the name O. Henry. He was born in 11 September 1862 and he wrote in a dry, humorous style. Let us get into the lesson, children. This story is between two friends, of which one friend is seriously ill. How the other friend takes care of this girl is the story, children. Let's get started. Sue and Johnsy, two young artists, shared a small flat. So, here we come to see that there are two friends, as I told you, wherein one is Sue, the other is Johnsy. And they were young artists, okay, and they shared a small flat. The flat was on the third story of an old house. Johnsy felt very seriously ill in November. She had pneumonia. She would lie in her bed without moving, just gazing out of the window. So, I told you there were two friends, where one is Sue, the other is Johnsy, and both of them were artists and they shared the same flat. Okay, they lived in the third story of the house. Okay, wherein Johnsy felt seriously ill. She was not feeling well. She was suffering from pneumonia. And what this girl would do, she would look out of the window. She would be gazing. Gazing means looking. Should be looking out of the window for a long amount of time. Sue, her friend, became very worried. She sent for the doctor. Although he came every day, there was no change in Johnsy's condition. So, Sue, okay, she was worried because her friend was ill and she was always looking out of the window. She was not active. She was laying on the bed just like that. Even though the doctor came every day, there was no improvement in her physical condition. One day, the doctor took Sue aside and asked her, "Is anything worrying Johnsy?" "No," replied Sue. "But why do you ask?" The doctor said, "Johnsy, it seems, has made up her mind that she is not going to get well. If she doesn't want to live, medicines will not help her." So, the doctor comes every day and the doctor himself is confused now why this girl has not recovered yet. So, he is taking Sue aside and he is inquiring about the condition. Is there any other problem which is affecting Johnsy? Why is she not improving? Why is she sad? Why is she not willing to accept? So, Sue is replying, no, she doesn't have any other problem. And only then the doctor is telling, if she is not going to cooperate, she is not going to get well. Medicines will not work well if you are not going to cooperate. So, this is what the doctor is conveying to Sue regarding Johnsy. Sue tried her best to make Johnsy take an interest in things around her. She talked about clothes and fashions, but Johnsy did not respond. Johnsy continued to lie still on her bed. So, Sue is now trying alternate methods. She is invoking her to speak. She is talking some favorite topics of hers like fashion, clothes, because every girl would be interested about clothes. So, she is also trying to develop a conversation so that she will be distracted a bit. But Johnsy was not trying to conversate at all. She was not ready for any talk. Sue brought her drawing board into Johnsy's room and started painting. To take Johnsy's mind off her illness, she whistled while working. Suddenly, Sue heard Johnsy whisper something. She quickly rushed to the bed and heard Johnsy counting backwards. So Sue, I told you they were artists, so their profession is to draw. Sue started drawing, okay, and there was Johnsy in the room. To comfort Johnsy, Sue took the drawing board to her room and she sat and painted there. And she was also whistling while painting to take away Johnsy's attention, okay, to distract her from her thoughts. Okay, she was doing all these things. But even then, Johnsy was not ready to get distracted. She was turning herself away from Sue and she was whispering something. Okay, she was talking within herself. She quickly rushed to the bedroom and heard Johnsy counting backwards. She was looking out of the window and was saying 12. After some time she whispered 11 and then 10, then 9, 8, 7. So Johnsy was looking outside and she started counting. She started counting backwards 10, 11, 12, like something was going to get started or something was ending. We don't know what of it till now, but she is counting looking at something outside the window. Sue anxiously looked out of the window. She saw an old ivy creeper climbing halfway up the brick wall opposite their window. So now she became worried, okay, she was anxious. Anxious means what? She was worried about what this girl is counting. So she immediately rushes and sees outside the window. So she was able to find there was an ivy creeper. Okay, there was a creeper on the opposite wall wherein she was counting. In the strong wind outside, the creeper was shedding its leaves. What is it, dear? Sue asked. 6, whispered Johnsy. They are falling faster now. 3 days ago, there were almost 100 leaves. There are only 5 left now. It is autumn, said Sue. The leaves will fall. So there was an ivy creeper outside in the opposite wall and there were leaves on the creeper which had started to fall. So this girl had been counting the number of leaves left on the creeper and Johnsy is telling to Sue that there were lots of leaves on the creeper and after the wind there are only 5 left now. Everything is going to fall. And Sue is explaining that the season is autumn and it is obvious for the leaves to fall. If not for the wind, at least for the season, the leaves fall. When the last leaf falls, I will die, said Johnsy with finality. I have known this for the last 3 days. Oh, that's nonsense, replied Sue. What have old ivy leaves to do with your getting well? The doctor is confident that you will get better. So what was happening? This girl was worried because when the leaves started to fall, she thinks that when the last leaf falls, she will also die. She has made up her mind like that. Okay, when the leaves were falling, she was relating her health to the falling of the leaves. So she believed, okay, she believed that when the last leaf fell, she will also die. Okay, that's what she was trying to say, Sue. But Sue is telling all those are nonsense. Creeper has nothing to do with your life because the doctor is confident. The doctor knows well that you are going to get better very soon. Johnsy did not say anything. Sue went and brought her a bowl of soup. I don't want any soup, said Johnsy. I am not hungry. Now there are only 4 leaves left. I want to see the last one before it gets dark. So Johnsy is now again she has started seeing outside and counting. Sue is bringing her some soup so that she will eat and she will refresh herself, but she is not accepting any soup and she still persists to count. And now she says there are only 4 leaves left. And she is telling if the leaves fall, okay, gradually day by day the leaves are getting less in number and so would be my health. When the last leaf comes, I will also be nearing my death. So she is telling she wants to see the last leaf falling. Okay, only after the last leaf falls I will die. So, I would like to see the last leaf falling. Then I'll sleep forever. Sue sat on Johnsey's bed, kissed her and said, "You are not going to die. I can't draw the curtain for I need the light. I want to finish the painting and get some money for us. Please, my dear friend," she begged Johnsey, "promise not to look out of the window while I paint." And Sue thought, okay, why not we close the curtain? Why should I permit Johnsey to see outside the window? But the actual problem was Sue was drawing. She needed light for drawing, and that was the only reason she kept the curtains open. She is explaining Johnsey. See, I could very well prevent you from looking outside, but I am not doing because I have to paint. Only if I paint, I can earn some money for us. So, please do cooperate. Don't look outside. Let me draw. Okay, Sue is pleading Johnsey not to look outside, so that she will also have some peace of mind, and so will Sue. And she wants to continue drawing to earn some money. "All right," said Johnsey. "Finish your painting soon, for I want to see the last leaf fall. I am tired of waiting. I have to die. So let me go away peacefully like one of those poor tired leaves." So she is telling, okay Sue, I am ready. Okay, I will not look outside, but you finish drawing fast so that I would be able to see the last leaf fall. Okay, and I will also die peacefully. Okay, like how the tired leaves give away their lives, I would also be giving away my life within few minutes. So, why don't you finish your drawing fast and allow me to see the last leaf fall. Okay, and she says that she is also tired of waiting. I cannot wait no longer. I have been seeing those ivy leaves fall one by one, and I am also faint and tired now. I would also like to give away my life soon. So, finish your painting faster so that I will die peacefully. So, we will continue the other part of the story in the next session, children. And before closing, please do subscribe our YouTube channel for more updates. Thank you, children.